Hello everybody, the Fish here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we are, well, I just captured a villager off camera, and it turns out my microphone and nothing was recording at all. So this is very funny. I moved the villager down here, and we were about to move him into his little chamber. And in this episode, I guess we will try to build an inefficient villager farm. And this is the most primitive way to build a villager farm in Minecraft. Please note this does not work in Bedrock Edition, and to be honest, I don't think it works anymore this way. Because villagers have changed a lot since, this version of Minecraft. And yeah, so we're gonna get started with this. So we need to start off by building ourselves some slabs. Yes, you heard me, some slabs. We're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna just slab the place up a little bit. So this way, nothing can spawn out here, nothing can get to our precious little villagers and kill them. And thankfully, I can just destroy this boat and not have to worry about it. And then next up is the next phase of our operation. We're gonna... Oh, you can just be quiet there. We are going to build an iron door. The reason we want an iron door is so that way the villagers cannot escape. Now, that's for all you new players to Minecraft, if you are new. Yeah, iron doors blocks villagers in. It's very useful. It is the most helpful thing in Minecraft, in my opinion. The iron door is the best door other than the piston door, which is way more complicated. So we're gonna build ourselves an iron door and a leather. Not a leather, like a. It's just too hard to pronounce for me, So we got ourselves a lever. There we go. That sounds better. Lever. We're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna put this lever in the iron door. Anyway, I'm gonna stop explaining what I'm doing and just get on with this. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a bunch of doors from wood, and we're gonna surround these villagers in them, and make it so that way they breed villagers. Which this is how you start a villager farm. Well, a villager trading facility, I should say. So we've got our iron door to our effectively kind of a prison going, and yeah. So the benefit of having this is that we will be able to trade things we don't like dirt to villagers, They'll give you all the emeralds for the dirt. That is something that any player needs. Dirt is the most valuable thing in the game, no joke. You can use it for building, you can use it for sprucing up your house, all kinds of things. You can make tools from it in some games. Anyway. So I need to make some torches, that's what I need to do. I need to steal some of this coal from my chest. And I need to make a torch. Yes, we're gonna take this torch, and we are going to create a, just light the area up down there. It's gonna be dark, and you don't want the creepers spawning and blowing up your wonderful work. We're gonna need a ton of doors for this, too. How many doors, you ask? I honestly do not know. I know that it takes quite a few doors, and we're gonna need to transport these villagers out of this little hole in the ground that we're creating for them. They need to be quite a large distance from any other villagers in existence, because what we're gonna do is make an unlimited source of villagers. So we're gonna transport these villagers into like the Nether or something, which I think the Nether would definitely work, but we will do that in a later episode. We will get the obsidian in between episodes. Good stuff. Yeah, I just don't want to waste time on it right now. So this should be right behind. This is actually right inside of this wall, alright? So this right here is right behind this wall. So here we go. This is how it's gonna work. We're gonna create an area in which both these villagers can coexist, you know, intermingle, and there we go, we got one villager, two villagers. Now, what we need to do is move both of these villagers into, like, alright, so we're gonna put them in, like, a little room, but it needs to be so small that they can't, like, do anything. Alright, so I guess we'll put the two villagers together for right now. So that's what the villagers are gonna do. We're gonna close up those little holes in the wall. And then we're gonna close that up. There we go. So this is how you get started with your villager farm. Now, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna place a hole over there. A little hole here. And what this is gonna allow is so that tiny villagers, new villagers, they come out of this hole. We're gonna place a sign there. And this is where things get tricky. We're gonna use some of the magic of Minecraft to teleport these villagers down into a very dark tunnel. And this is kind of interesting because how this is gonna work is the villagers are just gonna walk out on their own. They're gonna be like, ooh, this is nice. They're gonna walk out into here, and then they're gonna be like, oh no, I'm trapped in a little tunnel. And that's how it's gonna work, because they're gonna have to walk, they're gonna be pushed by the water. You know, after they get, you know, they gotta walk out on their own, so it's their own will. And then they get pushed by the water, and it takes them to a storage facility where we can later decide what we do with them. So we need some slabs, this way they can breathe. And, you know, Minecraft science. We don't want our villagers dying, is what I'm gonna say. Because these villagers are essential to the future of this game, kind of. I think one of those villagers is actually a railcraft villager, so he might have some interesting trades for us. Which is why I want to do this, and I'm doing it step by step. That way, if you're following along at home, you know, you want to get yourself a nice villager farm. So the reason I have all the doors, you may be wondering, it's pretty interesting, but villagers actually need doors in this version. Also, this water isn't moving. Does anybody else see that? Unfortunately, the water doesn't seem to be animated right now. That's unfortunate. And fire doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, so this should prevent any villagers from escaping, but give them some space to breathe. Because we all know that our villagers, if they drown, that's sad, and that's gonna, you know, cause a lot of problems. Because our goal is not to kill the villagers, our goal is to use the villagers as a tool to get us more money. And by money, I mean emeralds and valuable goods like diamond pickaxes. Yeah, it's pretty, you know, pretty useful to have these guys. Alright, right here is where we're gonna put all of our villagers. For right now. I guess I'll do parts of this in this episode. So like, this is gonna be where we're gonna stop for this part, and we'll continue on to the battery storage later, which I think we can do in the nether, because that's gonna be faster. But the problem with the nether is that we might have to deal with some big issues. Anyway, so I'm gonna start digging out this little area in the wall, and this is gonna, you know, I'm gonna surround them in spruce doors. This will allow us to make them breed. And I'm not sure if this works, to be honest. I've done it before, but the science behind it is beyond me. You know, Minecraft-wise. We just broke our diamond pickaxe. That's the third one this series. How many diamond pickaxes can we go through? I guess we'll make an iron one for now. And it's very rare that I make iron pickaxes. This is my second one. To be honest, we don't actually need a villager farm at all. I'm just building this because, you know, why not? Actually, we will need this, because there are some enchantments that we need from the villagers. Anyway, I'll find something to talk about while I do this very mundane task. I've actually noticed that my analytics have gone up, which is good. That's very good. Because that means people are seeing my channel. And everybody loves having their YouTube channel being seen by people. Especially when it's coming from the homepage at some points. But, that's not me yet, so. Let's check on our villagers. How's it going, villagers? Alright. Anyway. I've noticed a lot more people are liking the videos, a lot more people are seeing the videos. Some people are subscribing. The main thing I'm focused on is getting more people who aren't subscribed seeing my videos. And then getting them all to subscribe to me, because that's one way you can expand your channel pretty greatly. Now, let's get rid of that string, because that string doesn't matter. There we go. This door needs to be like all the other doors. There you go. So hopefully... Oh, yes, we gotta put roofs over these doors. That's another thing. We gotta get these to count as a house. If I remember correctly. I did this in the Xbox 360 edition a while back. So I'm hoping that I remember how this all works, because if I don't, this is gonna be a big mess for now. I'll have to fix it in a later episode, because I am not doing anything off camera. Because I am busy breaking Skyrim. You know, because sometimes I find other things to do, and, yeah, I'm trying to stick with this, you know, schedule thing. Like, I'm actually making this video a few hours ahead, and, yeah, it's pretty hard to do YouTube. Just gotta take it on. It's a big challenge if you want to do it. But, my advice, just go for it. If you think you got what it takes, just go for it. Alright, we gotta close all these doors now. Now this should be enough doors, hopefully, that these 2 villagers can create 10 villagers until we move them. Oh yes, actually we can also give them food, I think. So we're gonna go raid the village. Yes, we must pillage the village. So I just want to see that this concept works before we move on to the next... Yeah, I almost fell in that lava. Pro gamer moment right there. We just gotta go and get some of this potatoes. Now, to be honest, I don't mind loading these chunks even though it's nighttime, because I do not care about these villagers. These villagers don't matter to me. They're just like... what's the word for that? I forgot the word for that. Untamed, I guess? Hold on, I will figure out the word for this. Just give me a second. Hold on, harvest all of this good stuff. Let's see. I'm thinking of, like, livestock for some reason. There's a word for that. Yeah, I used to know that word, but unfortunately I forgot that word. Wow, this place is actually pretty cool. They got a nice village here, actually. Come to think of it. These are, Oh, I forgot one of those houses over there. I wonder what's inside. It might have some iridium, which is a very useful ore in this map pack, because it allows us to do some very interesting things. Is there 2 of these houses? That's pretty cool. Anyway. in this episode after I get what's inside the chest. Oh, steel helmet. Look at that. That's better than diamond, probably. Is that +2 armor? Oh, that's worse than diamond. Sorry, but this has to go. Yes, it will keep us alive for a little while. And, that also gets us all the obsidian we need. Thank goodness that was there. Now let's go check out this place. It's a house. Maybe it will have a chest inside. No, it doesn't. I thought they used to spawn like that. Anyway, I guess this is a pretty good place to leave off. It leaves you all in suspense and questioning what are we gonna do with these carrots. Carrots. I love that. Carrots. What are we gonna do with these? Leave a comment if you can guess what these carrots are for, or what any of this random potatoes and stuff is for. But it has to do with breeding villagers. And if you can tell me below, then I don't know what I'm gonna do for you, but maybe. Yeah, it just helps out the channel too. So anyway, I will see you all next time in another episode of Return of the Fish, and goodbye. See you all next time.